So it's the middle of January, and Pixel 7 and Pixel 7 Pro users, we still don't have the January update for our devices. Now, there are some users that have gotten the update, which includes something nice that I've been looking forward to, like spatial audio. And unfortunately, it's not here yet. So let's talk a little bit about why that might be and what you can do if you haven't received this update yet, if you want to try to push it yourself. To make a long story short, Google releases the updates to carriers, which they then push to your devices. And unfortunately, if you are on T-Mobile or Google Fi, I guess there were some network connectivity issues along with issues with Android Auto and Bluetooth, even though this update wasn't that big. Now, I will say one of the things I was looking forward to was being able to use spatial audio. And unfortunately, because I am on T-Mobile, I have not received that update yet. So let's talk about a couple of things or a couple of options that you have if you haven't received the update. And before we talk about that, just really briefly, just some things to consider. If there are issues with the update, most likely you don't want that version pushed to your phone anyway, right? If you had the Pixel 6 or the Pixel 6 Pro last year, we know that there were network issues with that. And I'd hate to see those come back on the Pixel 7 series just because of problems or issues with the carrier. So I would allow them time to work that out. If you are just the average consumer, you just use your device just on a regular basis and you need it to work consistently, just be patient. You'll get an update when Google and these carriers figure it out and they'll push it out to your phone, or they may just delay it till February's update because we're halfway through the month of January. But if you're impatient like I am, you have three options that you can do for your phone, and we'll talk about those just briefly here. The first one being you can sideload it. So if you consider yourself kind of tech savvy, then you can actually go and download the OTA image and sideload it to your phone so that you don't have to wait. It's actually quicker if you do it that way too, but it does require that you have some kind of know-how when it comes to flashing this OTA so that you don't brick your device accidentally. The second option, which is less than ideal, is to erase your device and set it up from default, like set it up from the very beginning. And I will add that if you do this, do not put your SIM into your phone. I did a test myself specifically to see if it was in fact T-Mobile that was holding up the update. I booted up my phone, I erased all the data before that, and I just went through all the setup, went to go update. I could get the December update and I could get the January update. And so I tested it and put in my SIM card halfway through the update, and lo and behold, the update went away. It said my phone was up to date and there were no updates available. So that told me that specifically T-Mobile is holding back this update, and it's kind of a pain to reset your device and set it up all over again. So it's not the recommended way of doing it. I still would recommend doing an OTA flash or side loading through ADB if you're capable of doing that. But that's an option too for those that are a little less tech savvy. Just boot up your device, erase it, start all over again. Do not put your SIM in and see if they have the update for you then. And the third option, which I've already mentioned, is just to wait. It seems like T-Mobile is working on a revised edition of this update, and so hopefully it'll come out soon. If you are waiting on spatial audio like I am, well, you still got to wait for the Pixel Buds to receive them, the Pixel Buds Pro, which actually do support or will support spatial audio anyway. So it's not really a rush. You'll have it for, wired devices and other devices that already support spatial audio. But if you're like me and you have the Pixel Buds Pro, you can't get it right now anyway. So just hold on and be patient, and hopefully Google releases some kind of information or they release the update sometime this week, but that remains to be seen. So we'll see. Let me know down in the comments, have you had any issues getting the update? Have you had any issues with it if you have the January update? And did any of my recommendations work for you? I'd like to talk about it down below. But that's been it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.